Hello, 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 hello. How is everyone doing? The intro didn't play for whatever reason, but welcome to Dear Oak Christian. This was a last minute live stream as reports of another airplane crash in Northeast Philadelphia. I'm going to wait till a couple more people just come filing in here. And I am going to make sure that this live stream is on public. It is, okay. Thank you guys for watching the premiere just a few minutes ago. I believe Jason's going to go live in an hour and a half. He'll be back in just a few minutes. He just had to run an errand with firstborn and secondborn. So apparently just a little bit ago, there was another plane accident, this time in Northeast Philadelphia. Hey, Mama Bear, how you doing, hon? I've got the live pulled up here, Mama Bear. There was another plane crash that hit several homes and businesses, which are now on fire. And they are trying to get those under control. We're going to watch this clip here. Here we go.
Area closed off. So we're talking about Cottman Avenue. That's 73. If you're familiar with the area where it intersects with Roosevelt Boulevard, that is the main area that's closed right now. But the closure extends farther back. So on Roosevelt Boulevard, so we're talking one, that is closed between Tyson Avenue, and then as you kind of go farther down, as you cross up.
Actually, want to bring the other one in. I think it's got maybe just a little bit more information. Give me just 1 second. Yeah, that's the one I wanted to bring in. Okay, let's bring this one in. Here we go.
And still, there's a lot of curious onlookers or wanting to know what is going on as well. But if you are in that area and if you're thinking about going out, please don't let the officials do what they do what they have been trained to do. And they're on it right now. You train for things like this. You don't want to see it happen, but when it does happen, you have to be ready. And our officials are ready to try to figure this out and put that fire out. As we mentioned earlier, Carrie Corrado is on her way to give us maybe some more live pictures and more information on this scene. And I'm talking to my producer right now in the studio. And Steve, you say we have more Ring camera video? Okay.
Okay, more video coming in. Here
Let's
we go.
Listen.
Oh gosh.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. Oh my God, that's a plane.
Oh my God.
That was terrifying to watch. I'm sorry.
This is video from a Ring camera near
didn't
the
put out a warning
intersection, not
beforehand.
far
I
from the
didn't know it was
Roosevelt
gonna be
Mall,
that
where you
graphic.
see the explosion in the distance right there.
Wow.
And as the person who owns this Ring camera or gave us this Ring camera who was in the house said, it's a plane. It is a plane, a small plane near the entrance of the Roosevelt Mall and the Northeast Philadelphia Airport, just less than 5 miles away from the Northeast Philadelphia Airport. We're still trying to gather information to find out where that plane was going, where it was coming from, who's hurt. The debris field is just unbelievable. But that explosion right there, Joe, from that Ring camera, tells it all.
Yeah, and I'm trying to analyze the sequence of what it
Type it
is
up
we're
right now.
seeing. So I'm watching the people stop in their tracks. The actual first sign of trouble is that flash that is just impossible to not notice. And then it is followed by this ball of fire that then rises, and you see the black smoke. And the oh my gods are following that initial huge flash.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And once again, you said we believe this happened at 6:07, and then the responders got their call at, Joe, what'd you say, 6:12 maybe?
I have 6:12.
Okay.
Was the first alarm struck, as they refer to it in the city of Philadelphia. They strike alarms because the city used to be set up on a box system.
Mm-hmm.
So that then happens, and the dispatch from my memory is the fire department is, this particular department is not far from here at all. And I've been looking at the photo we have up now. That is consistent with actually the traffic on Cottman Avenue for 6 p.m. on a Friday night,
Wow.
despite the fact that people are just looking now and stopped and observing this disaster site. This is about as busy a time it would be on Cottman at the
Exactly.
Boulevard at a few minutes after 6. And I can only imagine the moment and just the sheer amount of people in that area. I just keep trekking people, hoping for some good news, and I'm just, we're not hearing it just yet.
And I'm sure many people are watching this right now who are just coming in or asking, was
Right.
anybody hurt? Was anybody hurt? All we know is that 2 people were on
Two
the
in,
plane. That's the
in
information we're
24
getting.
hours?
And there
What
are,
is going
what we
on?
understand that the term was used, several injuries on the ground. Now, the extent of those injuries, we do not know. We can
Oh,
only hope and
wow.
pray for the
Look at
best, but
that.
we do not know. As you look at this
Look, I see
incredible scene
several
here,
homes and
this
businesses and cars
strewn
on fire. That
debris,
big
the
building there is
fire.
on fire.
It's unbelievable, unbelievable. This
They
happened around
are waiting to
6:07
hear of
when the
signs of
plane initially
life
went down, according to
from
one
the
of the
fire
ring cameras
department. They are not getting
ring camera
it,
video that we
but
received.
that
And once
doesn't mean
again,
they
Joe
won't.
said that with the
It
first
just
call
means they may have a hard
came
time
in around
getting to things right
6:12,
now.
and this is the scene since we've been talking about this for about an hour now.
Understanding
And
it wasn't
there
a very
is the
large
initial
plane,
blast, the
but it
initial
just hit in
contact
a very bad
with
place.
the earth, and you can hear the owner of that ring camera and their emotions. I'm sure never have seen anything like this. And here they are looking at this explosion, a small plane going down in Northeast Philadelphia, a small row home community there. And the people in those row homes tell us their homes just shook
It's up.
as the plane went down at 6:07 tonight. Wow. We're still
It
gathering
just
information.
happened.
Carrie Corrado is still making her way out there. I'm sure there are a lot of arteries that are backed up right now. They're doing their best to get out there. Our chopper cannot fly because of the weather conditions right now. It is raining. The ceiling is
Crazy.
low. Let's talk a little bit more about that with Grant Gilmore.
Yuki, I've been looking back over the weather conditions, going back prior to when the first call came in there. You said right around 6:07.
Right, that's when
Right.
it hit, we
That's when it
think,
hit.
and then the first call like around 6:12 of a plane down.
So I've got a radar image up of what the radar is right now. So this is what the first responders are having to deal with, and that's the light to moderate showers. Now, what I've done is I've taken our radar layer and I've made it a little more transparent, so you can see the topography. You can see the streets there on the map. I've labeled where the Northeast Philadelphia Airport is, the Roosevelt Mall, which is this occurred very close to about a block or two southwest of the Roosevelt Mall.
Yeah,
Let me
no
move it a
kidding.
little bit up
Hug your
there so
kid.
it's not being
Wish
covered
me
up by
some I could
the
hug
banner
him.
there at the bottom of your screen. So light to moderate showers right now, but let's go back to, I'm going to go back in time to right around 6:07. The rain was beginning to let up. We had seen what was kind of on and off showers through much of the afternoon to the evening. And I'll zoom out here. Again, this is back around the time that this crash occurred. There was a break in the rain, and that's consistent with the weather observations that I looked back in at the airport. I'm going to switch over to a different graphic here to show you those weather conditions. So this is going back to around 5:36. The Northeast Philadelphia Airport was reporting overcast skies, and that cloud deck had dropped down to 400 feet, meaning that from the ground up to where we had those overcast skies was only 400 feet. So very low ceilings for any sort of airplane to be flying in. In terms of precipitation or weather being reported, light rain and mist was reported at 5:36. Temperatures around 47 degrees. Winds, they're around 9 miles per hour. You jump ahead to 5:54, same conditions, overcast skies, and that cloud deck all the way down to 400 feet. That's very low cloud deck with mist being reported. That mist sort of indicating that low cloud deck, almost a fog dropping into the Northeast.
Look at that.
And there's more video there from a ring camera.
Let's watch it from a different point of view.
Down and then the resulting explosion.
Got a couple different points of view. Let's watch it from a different point of view, and let's see what the live coverage says. Here we go. Here we go.
Jason, Steve was talking about this a little bit earlier, kind of give that location of the mall as a locator. So just imagine a couple mile radius outside of that. That's where the roads are closed right now. And then on top of that, you have all these slowdowns as we look at the live traffic flow. And the black, by the way, is where things are closed. I'm going to give you a little feel of exactly where things are closed as we look at Roosevelt Boulevard, which is Route 1. And then as I'll give you a little feel for Cottman Avenue, where those sections are closed, you have all these slowdowns around the area. That's slowing things down on 95. In other words, not letting folks exit onto the Cottman Avenue exit just to keep people moving along. So that's just a little bit of a feel for what we're seeing on the traffic maps right now, Jason.
Yeah, that's helpful. This is obviously an incredibly dense area, probably the most dense area, really, if you think about Northeast Philly. I mean, really a terrible location for something like this, and there was no good location.
Yeah, it couldn't have landed in a worse place.
The Northeast Philly airport, there are private jets, there are twin engine jets, there are private type jets that fly out of this airport, and Cessnas as well. There are people on the scene sending in pictures of what they believe is a number from a plane that we'll wait to report. But this is not a small Cessna per se. This is larger than that, at least it appears to be. When you look at that explosion like that, you have to assume it's a larger plane, and we might have to. It might be weeks before we find out exactly what happened, what would cause a plane to fall from the sky the way this did. On the left of your screen, you're looking at another fire that looks like it's coming from underground, perhaps a gas line fueling that fire. That is new video from our Steve Keeley. So this is what Steve was seeing. He was describing what appeared to be a gas line that was causing flames to twirl in like a top, he said. You see the red tape too. That is.
Look at that! Look at that!
Do not.
Did you guys see that? Because if you're just listening, watch this real quick.
That looks like it's coming from underground, perhaps a gas line fueling that fire. That is new video from our Steve Keeley. So this is what Steve was seeing. He was describing what appeared to be a gas line that was causing flames to twirl in like a top, he said. But you see the red tape too. That is obviously do not cross. Investigators will be there for days and days, I would imagine, to try to figure out what happened. And there are several little fires like that burning across the area of this strip mall. You see the Ross and some of the signs of this outdoor mall in this area. On the right, you see a lot of firefighters waiting on orders on what to do and where to go. They may have to go door to door, car to car, store to store, checking on everyone involved. And I'm sure many of the hospitals are preparing their emergency rooms and triage units to try to see anything. Have you seen anybody who's been injured on this as we get Steve Keeley, who joins us again? Steve?
No, I'm hearing about victims from the plane. So here's what we got from high-ranking police sources here on the scene, that there were 6 people on a plane that had just taken off from Northeast Philadelphia Airport.
6 people.
2 pilots, 2 doctors, a patient, and a family member is what they're telling me. And I said,
Oh, it was ahead of that?
That's the word Philly police got early on here at the scene. And again, I just want to caution, everything's preliminary when police get this information. But that is what they're being told from folks, I guess, working at the airport, because they're in communication with them, obviously. I was sent a picture of the plane. We'll hold that for now until that's officially confirmed. But it was a larger than usual. I'm with Fox. All right. So I'm sorry. That's police just looking out for my own good. And the smoke is billowing again. So, Jason, I sent in video of the flames I was telling you about the gas line. You got it, brother. Thank you. You got it. Thanks. So they're moving even themselves back just for everybody's safety. So we're moving away from the gas line, and the sound of new sirens and more trucks showing up because there's so much on fire here. And the smoke is still billowing, Jason. So that's what we got here. So a plane, a jet. And that's why, and that confirmed the jet fuel smell that we were talking about when we first spoke live on the air. And that would tell you why there's so much jet fuel, because they had just taken off probably with a load of fuel. No word on where it was headed to, but it was just taking off from Northeast Philadelphia Airport. And the picture of the plane that a source provided had like at least 6 windows on the side. So this was not a very small one, but what we commonly call as Lear jets, executive jets that would take off. So I'm walking further down the Roosevelt Mall out of the smoke line. Well, I'm the opposite way. They said the boulevard, and thank you. They said that way because they just chased me this way, but go over that way. All right, thank you. Yes.
Steve obviously is having to do some navigating here with police who are asking him to move for his own safety. So he's trying to do that and try to get to a safe place while giving us a little play-by-play of what he's seeing. On the left is video Steve took about 5 to 10 minutes ago of a twirling fire being fueled by an underground gas line in the parking lot of Roosevelt Mall. And on the right is a live picture on a rainy night here in Northeast Philly of the response from firefighters, hundreds, if not more, dozens there, trying to really just get a handle on what has happened with this, what appears to be what Steve described as a Learjet, a private type jet with twin engines, about 6 windows that may have crashed. And that happened about an hour and 15 minutes ago. This obviously kind of a chaotic scene here as police and firefighters have yet to give us an update on what's going on. We're doing our best to try to bring you what we know and what we've seen.
Right, and police a top police source telling Steve Keeley that this was a plane that was carrying 2 pilots, 2 doctors, a patient and a family member. So this sounds like it was some kind of medical transport situation. 6 people on that plane, Steve describing it as larger than usual. It was not a small plane, obviously involved in some kind of medical transport, according to top Philadelphia law enforcement officials.
Good night. Medical
To see
transport.
the fire, cars on fire, and this chaotic
Man,
scene.
out of all the
Steve
things,
obviously
it's
moving
awful.
about, trying to bring
Medical
us the latest
transport.
details while also trying
Dang.
to stay safe himself, talking about just how hard it is to breathe and the smoke in the air. And then we have all these EMT and EMS workers on the scene also trying to make the situation as safe as it can be for people there on the scene. Yeah,
and that's the first I'm hearing about a medical flight, perhaps. And then you start to wonder what kind of equipment, what kind of items are on this plane. That may have caused this crash to be even worse. As far as the explosion goes, I mean, it was almost in a nosedive. Can we show the doorbell camera again? It's just incredible to see the angle in which this plane, as it's described, was coming down from the doorbell camera from about half mile away. There it is on the left of your screen, and you'll see the fireball, and it's a lot of people are saying, are we sure that's a plane? But it appears to be. And again, Northeast Philly Airport's less than 2 miles away.
And people saying, Jason, that they heard an explosion. They heard this happen, and then they looked up into the sky. People, reaching out to us on the phone, via email. There you see it again, just crashing down, coming out of the sky out of nowhere, and then that huge fireball. People say they felt the ground shake. Certainly a scary and frightening situation. I mean, this is the ring cam video that we've been showing you this evening. And can you imagine seeing this from your front door and wondering what in the world is happening?
Well, especially when you think about what just happened in Washington, D.C. and a midair collision, and a lot of people saying, wait, what in the world is going on? Fred Teesey, former pilot, aviation attorney, joins us now on the phone. And Fred, you've flown this airport many times. What can you just tell us about the type of aircrafts that fly in and out of Northeast Philly Airport?
Yeah, so no problem. Thanks for having me on, guys. So I actually used to be based at Northeast Philly Airport years ago when I first came back from New York. My airplane was up at Northeast Philly Airport, so I've flown in and out there countless times. It's an interesting airport. The biggest runway there, it kind of goes up. It runs from almost parallel to the boulevard up kind of around Penn Road. And there's the first thing I can say about Northeast Philly Airport is that it's surrounded by the urban part of Philadelphia. So it's not like Millville where you take off and the whole world's a kind of an off-field landing strip. So Northeast Philly
is, I don't want to say dicey, but if you're a single engine airplane and you lose your engine in Northeast Philly, you're descending. And the question is, where are you going to descend?
Right, and that makes it so much more dangerous because of the location of this airport and what can happen, which is what we're looking at right now.
Right, it is what we're looking at right now. It's really hard to tell what's going on. I've seen some of those ring cameras. I saw one on your Instagram account, and so that air, whatever it was moving at a high rate of speed.
Yeah, I was going to say, with what do you make of the angle, the what appears to be a nosedive or what have you? What can cause a plane to fall out of the sky like that?
Okay, well, a number of things. And so I don't have any problem with speculating, but before I do that, the first thing you want to look at is the weather. And so right now, right before I came on with you guys, I looked at the weather at Northeast Philadelphia. It's what they call 700 overcast, which means it's that when you take off, once you get up to 700 feet above the ground, you are in the clouds. The other thing that caught my attention is that in aviation, we use centigrade, and it's 10 degrees centigrade. And the reason we use centigrade, and one of the reasons, is that because as you go up, for every 1,000 feet that you go up, you lose 2 degrees of centigrade, and 0 centigrade is freezing. So now that tells me that the clouds start at 700 feet on the way up, and the ice starts to form at 5,000 feet, right? 10 degrees to 5,000 feet. And so back to the answer to your question, I have no idea what happened here, but one of the things that can cause an airplane to have a problem like that is icing, and particularly this type of weather where you have rain that's falling, and depending on what the atmospheric conditions are above, a lot of times that rain will fall and the water itself will get below freezing, and then it's just looking for something. And when it hits an airplane wing, the water droplets splatter and they immediately freeze. It's called freezing rain.
Wow.
And it is an absolute nightmare for anything other than a jet. I mean, it's just the weather. So
this is crazy.
The first thing that I'd be looking at with this,
Can't believe
is the
2 in
weather,
2
because that's
days.
the
And
kind
this
of
one
accident
hit
that would be
houses and
consistent with
businesses.
either airplane icing. It's just not an engine failure. People don't understand this. When engines fail, the airplane, airplanes will keep going. I mean, they just need to move through the air to create lift. I mean, they'll definitely go. They won't go indefinitely. At some point, they'll come back down to
I don't know if you heard this was a medevac that was carrying a doctor and patients.
Nosedive to the ground.
Yeah. And Fred, witnesses are reporting just an immense smell of gas, of fuel. And with this possibly being a medical flight, what kind of equipment does a medical flight carry? Oxygen tanks, things that could explode? That's kind of my question.
Yeah, no, it's a great question, and it depends. So the question that raises two questions if it's a medical plane. First of all, was this a rotary wing aircraft, like i.e. a helicopter, or was it a fixed wing aircraft? They do carry oxygen. I'd be curious what kind of smell that the bystanders are smelling. The more sophisticated stuff burns jet fuel. So the helicopters, the sophisticated helicopters, the medevac helicopters that you see, they burn jet fuel. The bigger airplanes, the medevac airplanes. I mean, I knew people used to fly medevac on Learjets, which is a private jet that people can use for medevac. So, and those are the kind of airplanes that fly in and out of Northeast Philly. Northeast Philly has a lot of medevac flights go in and out of there because it's easier for a lot of different reasons, not the least of which is that you're not, getting in and out of Philly International is a little bit more difficult on the general aviation side. Not impossible, but a lot more difficult. Whereas Northeast Philly, you gas and go.
So stay with us, Fred, as we try to recap what exactly is going on. And we're showing you some new video. But about an hour and a half ago, reports of a small plane crashing in Northeast Philly, right around the Roosevelt Mall area. Several fires burning. And Dawn, you had mentioned the amount of people on that plane.
Right. We're told from top police officials, our Steve Keeley telling us that there were 6 people on the plane, 2 doctors, 2 pilots, a patient, and a family member. So that is the presumption that it was some kind of medical transport. Governor Josh Shapiro just making a statement on X saying, quote, "I've spoken with the Philadelphia mayor and my team is in communication with Philadelphia police, with the Philadelphia Office of Emergency Emergency Management, and the Philadelphia Fire Department. We are offering all Commonwealth resources as they respond to the small private plane crash in Northeast Philly. We'll continue to provide updates as more information becomes available. So Governor Josh Shapiro, Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro, has been briefed on what's happening, offering all resources to the Philadelphia area as police, fire, and EMS try to get a handle on this very chaotic scene. But again, as Steve first reported, it seems like this was a medical transport flight with patients and doctors and pilots on board crashing into the streets of Philadelphia.
And we're looking into where that plane was headed, and obviously it's going to be a while before we find out who was on that plane. But Fred Tisi joins us, a former Navy pilot, and Fred, you just joined us to talk about that midair collision in D.C., and now here we are talking about this in Northeast Philly. So when you're talking about 6 people in a medical type flight, possibly a Learjet 55, this plane could have been headed anywhere. You had mentioned the importance of de-icing, and that possibly being just speculating here, but obviously Northeast Philadelphia Airport, and that's all part of the pre-flight process, correct?
It would be. And so a couple things. So now it's interesting how fluid this kind of stuff is. So we now know that the aircraft was departing Northeast Philly. So what means that tells me it would have been full of fuel. And that's why you're seeing an accident on the ground. You're seeing witnesses on the ground saying that the airplane was full of fuel. Could it be a Lear that would be consistent with the kind of airplane that comes in and out of there? It could have been a King Air, which is a twin engine turboprop. It could have been any one of a dozen airplanes. I mean, I could rattle off dozens of airplanes that it could be. To answer your question, you cannot take off with ice on the wings. Now, as I said earlier, the ground temperature is 10 degrees centigrade, which is, what's that, like roughly close to the 50s. So being iced up on the ground before we took off, that's not going to be an issue. So the question is whether or not that aircraft, how long has it been since it took off? Did it climb into icing conditions? Depending on the type of aircraft it is, the first thing you do when you get into ice, let's say it is a light jet, you get into ice with that thing, you just pull the nose up, you just keep going. Because sooner or later, you get up where the air is so cold that the water's not going to form on the wings. Now, if it's a Navajo, which is a twin-engine, unpressurized airplane that's used for medical transport, that's a piston-powered airplane, that airplane gets into ice, that's a whole different kind of kettle of fish. So, I mean, there's a million different things that go into this. I just can't keep getting away from the fact that the way the airplane came down, which that just tells me.
Speaking of that, somebody just posted a Ring doorbell camera, and they were insanely close. It's only 1 minute long. I'm gonna play that real quick. There's no sound, but take a look at this.
Oh my gosh.
In a minute, you'll see it come across the sky. Watch this.
Yeah, I see it right there. Wow.
It comes back into view. In the right corner. Watch. And you see him trying to get it under control, but look.
Yeah, wow. That looks like a helicopter.
It's a helicopter that crashed.
I thought I'm hearing jet though. I thought I heard jet. Okay, no, that's a helicopter. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Hold tight. Hold tight, because I'm wondering. I'm just looking at this picture over here.
Are there 2 things that crashed?
I'm thinking that looks like something different because they're talking about jets. They're talking about jets in Philly.
This was just posted an hour ago.
Pull that Philly video back up because it's also nighttime. It was also dark. Yeah.
Okay. West Philadelphia.
I think that might be a different situation. Good gracious, another one or something else. But I don't think that's it because it looks like a helicopter and they're talking about a jet here because they said there was 6 people in it. Let's pull this back in.
This is West Philadelphia. And it's from Philadelphia News.
That one that you just showed? That?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Hmm. Yeah, because
Crash in Pennsylvania. Medical helicopter crash.
I don't know, because this is like if I show you the one I'm looking at right here.
Do you think
This
there
is
were two
nighttime.
things that crashed again?
I think it's just I don't know, but
You think it's
so
like
here
trolling?
I think that might be trolling. But real quick, I can't guarantee language, everybody. So thank you for being patient, understanding.
Fox,
Can I get?
yeah, just go the long way, bro. Just go the long way.
All right, brother. All right.
Just stay on the other side of this
I
tape
will.
line right here,
I will.
okay? All right, appreciate it.
Oh, gosh.
In a second, he's going to see a piece of the plane, or what they think might be a piece of the plane, laying in that parking lot where
A
he's.
plane has crashed right off the boulevard at Cotman Avenue. It's on fire. It's not under control. It looks like a side street. All places on fire.
See right
It looks
there?
like debris here. I'm in a debris field.
Oh, my
They're roping
gosh.
off the parking lot. There is thick smoke and the smell of jet fuel. I'm working. I'm sorry with Fox. I need to get my. I should have worn a jacket. Sorry, brother.
Just go down around
I
that way.
will. There's pieces of the plane here. We're near Northeast Philly Airport.
That's where I got that on Instagram.
Wow.
There are lines of police and fire as far as I can see. Black smoke filling the sky over the shopping plaza. It looks like it's on a side street affected. We're right across from a busy shopping center. So the plane, pieces of the plane are in the Roosevelt Mall parking lot. It looks like, according to police, that's why they're roping that off.
Wow. This is wild.
This is as close. There's black smoke. Sorry, I'm breathing bad. Flames of black smoke coming over.
Okay, so, man, you got yours ready still?
Yeah, I can pull it up.
I'm just scrolling through the Twitterverse, formerly known as X. Wow, this is really, really amazing. Wow.
Let me pull that up.
Okay, here is this was only 35 seconds, and this is right there at the. Give me a second. I'm gonna bring this in.
Okay.
This is right there at. This is on the street of whoever.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No problem. Here we go. This is right there. I mean, the plane is literally right there.
Oh,
my
wow.
God.
Oh, wow.
Meu
Wow.
Deus! Quase que a nossa casa pegou fogo!
People's houses on fire.
Ai, meu Deus! Ai, meu Deus!
Oh my gosh.
Ai, meu Deus! Ai, meu Deus, o carro pegou fogo! Ai, meu Deus, nossa casa pegou fogo! Ai! Ai, meu Deus! Ai, meu Deus! Ai, meu Deus! Não entra lá dentro, Kevin, Glenn! Meu Deus! Quase que a nossa casa pegou fogo! Ai, meu Deus! Ai, meu Deus!
She sounds panicked.
Ai, meu Deus!
I'd be panicked.
Ai, meu Deus, o carro pegou fogo! Ai, meu Deus, nossa casa pegou fogo!
Look at that. She's close.
Ai, meu
Right
Deus!
there. Good gracious.
Ai, meu Deus!
Wow, this is.
Ai, meu Deus!
What is
Wow.
going on? Guys,
Não entra lá dentro, Kevin, Glenn!
I'm not trying to preach at you, but if you don't think we're in the end times, I'm just saying.
I agree 100%. Yeah, this is pretty intense right here, y'all. Okay, now were you about to pull that other video in, or
Did you want me to pull the one I found on Instagram in?
oh, I don't know. I'm sorry, I didn't. I just saw you had a video
Oh,
in the
oh,
queue.
oh,
I didn't know what
yeah,
it was.
sure.
Sorry.
Yeah, we can do that. It was just a commentary from.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get this. I'm looking to see if I can find another one, maybe giving us a little perception of what is happening. Wow, this is insane. Yeah, thank y'all for tapping in with us. We were just looking at the tragedy in Philadelphia right now.
Yeah, it's
The
awful.
plane crash,
Right
for
here,
sure.
this is the
You
one.
got it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Look
my
at this.
gosh.
It shows apparently one of the explosions.
For flight
Wow.
one pilot. And this particular company, I believe, flies 2 pilots all
at
the
that.
time.
All the time. Okay.
So that means whatever occurred had
See
to
that?
overcome both of them.
Also, if you could, in layman's terms, you mentioned the term artificial horizon. Explain that to us.
Well, when you have bad weather like this, you obviously can't see out the window, and so you have no idea of where the natural horizon would be, where the sky meets the earth, right?
Hmm.
And so all airplanes are equipped with what's called an artificial horizon. It's a mechanical device that provides you the same information that you would see if the weather were good and you were looking outside. The good thing about it is at nighttime, it gives you that horizon.
Oh
You
my
can see it
gosh.
at night. And in bad weather, it gives you the same information. So it's a vital part of
Tell me when you're ready.
two parts of the airplane. One,
Okay.
All right, bringing this one in.
Okay.
Wow, this guy is in a drive-through line, and the plane crashed behind him.
Oh my goodness.
I don't even know what this is insane. Yo, this is wild. All right, and again, I don't know about language, so
Oh shit! A plane just fucking crashed. Oh
I hate to laugh at him, but whoa, I mean,
you said
that's
I'm
gotta be
not.
scary.
Oh shit! A plane just fucking crashed.
Wow, I mean, it's literally right there. What do
Like,
you do?
he's got to be scared for his life. Look how close he is.
I mean, he's right there. I'm trying to see if there was any other.
I'm
Wow.
trying to look at the comments.
Shit, a plane just fucking crashed. Oh shit!
Wow. Sorry about the
So
language, y'all.
the helicopter was a hoax.
Yeah.
It
I was
was
like, it was
3 years ago,
it was too dark. But
and
it's
they
okay.
were reposting it, trying to get some clout points. You are granted 0 clout points, ma'am, sir, whoever.
All right. Okay, so I'm just bouncing through Twitter, and of course, it's shout out to Twitter. Where am I? Right
X,
here.
we see you.
Yeah, we see you, X. Let's go. Here it comes. Wow. So we're just getting all kinds of angles. Look at that debris field. Oh my
What?
gosh.
This is the craziest one to me. Look at the debris.
Oh, wow.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
This is amazing.
Absolute thing.
Wow. Okay.
Look up the Ring camera footage one. There's a Ring camera footage one that we seen when we first got onto the news, and I was trying to find it, and I can't
I'll find it.
locate it.
No problem. Pull back in yours.
Okay.
There you go.
You want to play it or?
No, you go ahead.
There's
I
some
got to
other
play it? Okay,
object,
there you go.
and the fuel tanks are compromised. The fuel mixes with air, and that becomes the explosive mixture that you see in the explosion that's so visible.
Looks like
After
a
this
bomb going
explosion, I
off.
would imagine some people could have been hit by some of that fuel, other than debris from the plane or any building that it may have hit. But that
That
fuel
would be a
probably spread
third-degree
quite a distance
burn
as
if
well,
you
wouldn't you
lived
think,
through
or
it.
no?
I would think so. There would be fiery fuel
Guys, that
that
is
would be
graphic
thrown into the
content,
air.
okay?
I mean, this is a horrible, horrible tragedy that people certainly don't expect to be participating in as a victim. And thank God it's a rare event. Unfortunately,
is it
right
now?
on the heels of the even more tragic events in Washington. But the pain is real. This is
Sir, lives are lost. I don't know if I would call one more tragic than the other. They were both tragic.
I feel it from the minute I saw it. The pain that these 4 families must be experiencing,
for sure.
knowing this, and it doesn't help them. But my heart and my prayers go to them.
Arthur, we're
Absolutely.
showing, if you can stay with us, we're showing
All right, I'm
some
gonna just
ground
switch real
video
quick.
now from out.
Okay, so here's again another boots on the ground Philadelphia resident. This is the plane. Wow. So I guess the guy was at Dunkin' Donuts. So let me stop. So the guy it was right behind him. He must have been at this Dunkin' Donuts right here. You see it?
Mm,
So
barely. What's left of it, yeah.
yeah, there's a Dunkin' Donut right here. And I think when he said, yo, a plane just crashed, I think that's where he was. And that was the plane behind him. Oh my
Gotcha.
gosh, this is insane.
This is awful.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, there it is right there. That's the plane.
Oh my
That's the
gosh.
plane. Behind that's the
Oh,
plane.
you can
So that's
see
where
it.
remember the guy, it was right behind him. So that's where it was. Wow.
And
Well, I don't
dog,
know what
thank
that
you
is.
so much, hon. You rock.
Oh, it's terrible. Thank you, N-Dog. Appreciate you. We'll shout you out in a moment. Thank you so much. Oh wow. So this must be something burning debris. But the actual wow.
Welcome, Mike Williams, Butt Nuggets Mom, Ashley, Walter Waller, Biffy, and Malika.
So those people just tapped in. This is the plane. It crashed right here, and then I guess some debris flipped. Looks like almost a football field away, but man, this is tragic right here. It's in a neighborhood. Looks like you're crashing in an alley, or like between some row houses and stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess it
Wow.
hit right up against a business, caused a couple houses and businesses catch on fire.
Wow, this is craziness.
This is in Philly, guys,
Yeah.
not in DC, in Philly. They apparently have some issues going out of that airport there,
In that
though.
area, they need some
They just need
guidance.
to fire everybody in that airport and rehire people. Just shut it down and rehire people.
Wow, this is now something else that I heard of is because it's in a populated area, there's gas mains. So some of this might be gas mains as well. You can bring yours back in.
Yes, or is it just the burning, the explosion that is still in the air?
Yuki, we get little waves of smelling gas or jet fuel, as you said, but overall we can just smell a faint smell of smoke in the air as we can continue to see that smoke billow into the air behind me.
Okay, I want you to go do your thing and get some
Oh,
reaction.
there's the
from
Ring doorbell
people,
camera footage.
Find out
Yeah.
if you can.
I got
find
another
any
one of that
injuries,
right there.
How people are doing tonight in the community.
All right, let
and
me
if
know. I'm
any,
ready to switch.
information about the people
It
on board
catches
that
that
plane
house
that
on
went down.
fire
We're
right
looking
there.
at the video right
Whoosh.
now. That went
Wow.
down.
Is that not
All right.
crazy? Yeah, this just happened about an hour and a half, 2 hours ago, Lady Luck.
Yeah, no, there's language. I already heard it. So I'm just giving y'all the heads up. So thank y'all for understanding. All right, follow the little red arrow. I mean, it's coming like a rocket. There was no mercy. That thing was coming straight down.
They must have had engine
A
failure.
fucking plane just crashed on Cotman Avenue, yo. I was right there, bro. What the fuck?
All right.
Yo, somebody crit. Oh my God, yo, the world, yo. What the fuck, yo?
Sorry, y'all.
Yo, if y'all got peoples over here, man, call y'all folks, man.
No, try not to
This
drop
shit
the Lord's name
crazy,
unless you're
yo,
praying,
fucking
please. Thank
plane.
you.
Oh my God. Look, people cribs on fire. Oh my God.
I'm with
What
this
is going
person.
on in the
Cribs on
world,
fire.
bro?
It sounds like the dude that was in the
Oh my
Cadillac in the
God,
line.
bro, it's all the way down
That
there
sounds like
too.
him.
It does.
Yeah, this is wow. Okay, pull yours back in. Pull yours back in.
Okay. Okay.
Street down there. So it's just a frightening, horrible, horrific situation here in the
Wow, every
Northeast,
time I
as you
look,
might
there's another
expect,
one.
as you would expect, Yuki.
All right, see, Alpha, thank you so much. I mean, I'm just looking behind you and just
This
the
is
flashing
awful.
lights,
Yo.
the EMTs on the scene. I have never seen anything like this before. None of us have, that's for sure, in our area. What was the immediate reaction when you arrived on the scene? Were people in a panic state? Tell me more about when you first got there.
All right, we're gonna
It took
tell
us
them in a
quite some
second.
I'm going to say this, and I don't want anybody to get mad at me, but like this gives me some real 9/11 vibes and makes me like real.
I don't know. It's just
I
giving me
know
a
that's
lot
not
of
what it is, but like when I see planes going down, that's what I think of.
wow. Yo, this one right here is pretty bad.
Okay,
Like
go
this,
ahead.
my goodness, in the morning. I'm trying to see where they were because it seemed like we're getting in like 360. I'm like we're getting people from all around the vantage point. This one right here is pretty graphic, y'all. Watch.
Oh,
Allahu Akbar.
holy cow!
What the hell?
Plane went down about 2 or 3 hours ago in
What
Philly.
the hell? Oh my God. Oh my God. La ilaha illallah. There's a plane, bro.
Look at that.
That hit like a
Allahu
okay.
Akbar.
Looking at where it is, if you just kind of see, you see it's coming from the right, and you see all this debris flying to the left.
Yeah.
You see where it's going? So that's probably why we saw stuff on other streets over that, whole large pieces of things. This is wow, this is insane.
Praying for you, Amethyst Angel. Thank you for the $2 super
Absolutely.
chat.
Thank you so much. Are you?
You
Oh my
okay?
gosh, Amethyst. Thank you so much for stopping through, sister. Grace and peace. This is insane. Yeah, that was going full speed. Like there was no brakes.
No,
I mean, it looks like a bomb.
it
Allahu
does.
Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
I'm calling
What
them
the hell?
false gods.
What the hell? Oh my God. Oh my God. La ilaha illallah. There's a plane, bro. Allahu Akbar.
Okay.
Is he really saying that?
He is saying, yeah. So I'm gonna mute him.
Yeah, because I ain't trying to hear
Uh,
that.
Lady Luck Club asked, "Can we slow it down?" I've never slowed down Twitter, so please forgive me. I'm gonna try to take it back a little bit. Oh my gosh, look at that!
Twitter runs at 4K, so it looks good slowed down.
Yeah, it does.
I think it's foggy because of the smoke, Bruce.
Yeah, I mean, look at that.
And it might be their phone
Gosh.
too. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Good gravy.
No, it was a
Report
private
was,
jet. It was a medevac.
yeah, report was it was about halfway to its destination.
Okay. Wow, that is insane. All right, I'm gonna let you have yours back while I look for it. Let's keep scanning.
Okay. Here we go.
Programming on Philly 57, regular CBS programming. We have some new video into us, and I'm once again just looking
Oh
at
my
it. as
gosh!
you
Every
are
time I
looking
took,
at it
I just need to
live
stay
at this
on.
point.
Okay, I
This
just
is
need to stay
tape
over here.
video of the
That's fine.
explosion.
It's
I
your
just need to
channel,
stay.
man.
Oh my gosh!
What did you find?
Yo, every time I come over, I find something else that's crazier than the one we just saw 10 seconds ago. Yo, I'm sorry.
People are uploading to Twitter. Yeah.
We're just gonna scan
I'm not
Twitter.
logged into Twitter on my computer.
Yo, this one right here is bonkers.
Oh, let's see
Wow.
what you got.
Oh my gosh. Y'all ready? Watch this. Oh, sorry. There it is. See the jet? See it right there? I'm
No.
gonna back up so you can
Can you back
so
it
you can
up?
catch it. You see it? Okay, so just so you can
I
catch
still
it.
don't.
Oh my God. Well, don't worry, you're gonna see it in a second.
Okay, I see it now. Boom. Oh my God.
Wow.
Wow. Something out of a Hollywood movie. Holy
Yo,
mackerel.
that is crazy as all get out. What do you do? I wouldn't get out of my car. I'm going home. I don't know what I'm doing.
Springville, Mississippi. They just said Columbia, South Carolina on the news.
Is that where it was going to, or was it coming from?
I guess there's differing reports. I just heard that it was heading towards Columbia, South Carolina, but
Wow, that is amazing.
maybe they don't
God
know for
mercy.
sure yet.
They don't know. Everybody's guessing.
It
There's a
does seem
school
like it
bus right
fell
there.
out of the sky, Lumpy. That's a great way to put it.
There's a school bus right there. Good night.
Oh my gosh, the school bus just missed it. Thank you, God, for letting that school bus miss it.
Yes, look at this. Look at this. Ah,
Boom.
like there's no.
It's just like it,
It's going straight
like a
into the
paper
ground.
airplane. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it is going the wrong direction. The ground is the wrong direction for South Carolina.
Yeah, y'all. We're just going through some of the.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's like it just nosedived.
Whoa! No way! No way!
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
No
whoa.
way! No! No!
I got
That
a
can't be real.
glimpse of what you
That
just
can't
saw.
be real. No,
Oh
that
my
can't be
gosh.
real.
Oh my gosh.
That
Cut
can't
it
be
off. Cut
real.
it off. Cut it off. Yeah, you
That can't
don't
be
want
real.
that on.
Twitter is just crazy. That can't be real. I'm sorry. Let me bring you back up. Go ahead and start your tape.
Okay. You know that was some
fires
CGI stuff,
and
right?
also trying to get crowds the hell out of the area. It really is a testament to these first responders.
That's what I think
who
Piggy do.
were at the entrance of a mall on a Friday night at 6:12.
Who do you know that wouldn't be
6:07 in
panicking?
the evening with nothing but tons of people around and trying to get all of these people to safety. Listening to the radio
Oh,
gives you an exact
that's a
sense
pretty good
while
view
we
right
look at
there.
these
Wow.
pictures of
Oh my gosh. Okay.
rained down in
Here we
northeast
go.
Philadelphia tonight.
Okay,
It
go
is
ahead.
almost
Bring it back in. All right. So this is what they're speculating it was.
Okay.
They said it had 6 windows on the side. So you could be wrong. That's 5. But it's
They
something.
might be counting that side window up front.
Well, no, this is well, they said 3 on each side. An initial one that I heard said 3 on each side. This one is 5 on each side, so a total of 10.
Oh,
But
so that's a little bit bigger. Okay.
all right. Y'all ain't ready for this.
Allahu Akbar, what the
All right,
hell?
so that's our guy again. We saw him a second
What the
ago.
hell? Oh my God.
Oh I know one thing.
La ilaha illallah.
These people about to make me buy a Ring
That's
camera.
a plane, bro. That's a plane. I caught that on camera. Yo. Allahu Akbar.
I have no idea why he was out of his car though.
Yo.
Does make you wonder,
Yo.
don't it?
Oh my God. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah. La ilaha
Dude,
illallah.
you need a Bible. Give me your address.
All right.
La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah.
Okay, so he's in the same parking lot that everybody else is, because this is that same construction film. It's just interesting how everybody's centralized around the same spot.
I think he was
Kinda
in
wild.
the road. He looked like he was in the road.
I have no idea. I'm just speculating. I'm just sitting there
We'll
saying
get him a good old King James. Mail
Oh
that
my
to the
God.
house.
okay, there's the Dunkin' Donut. There's a Dunkin'.
You care?
Wow.
Graphic warning, okay? Graphic warning. You might
Graphic
see
warning.
something crazy. Just letting you know.
What the hell? Yo.
Yeah, it hit that little business right there.
There's the Dunkin' right there. I know I keep saying
Oh
that,
my
but there's the
God.
Dunkin'. It hit that car. Wow.
Allahu Akbar.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
All right. So, oh my goodness. Okay, here's another Ring camera. If nothing else, man, they got me wanting to get a Ring camera. Good gracious. Y'all ready for this?
Yeah.
Watch out.
Holy cow.
Look at the angle. It's just going straight down. Like, the thing was going at like 90 degrees, man. It was not even trying. Look at it. Okay, wow. Okay, we saw this one. Look at. Oh, it's just going straight down into the ground. Oh my God.
God, what's going on? Tell us what's going on here.
Like a whole stone. Absolutely. There's a step. There's a, what'd you say? There's a, I think you mean strip mall there. The Dunkin' Donut is on the curb. It's anchored by a Macy's. Okay. Yeah. They said it was some kind of mall. I think Rogers Mall, right? Some mall. I heard them
Yeah.
mention. So that makes sense.
Okay, so they just
Oh
put
my
this
gosh.
out. Let me bring this in.
Okay. Yeah. Bring it in. I'll try not to interrupt you this time, but I
You are
can't
fine.
promise
It
it.
won't take but just a second. It's just a picture. They just released this.
Roosevelt Mall. That's what it was called.
I just wanted to show this real quick. This
Okay,
is
bring it
an exact picture of what the plane looked like, apparently.
Yep.
He
That's
said,
it. That's the one I
yeah.
had. Oh, this is so bad.
So that's all I had.
Okay. Now I'm just looking real quick.
Guys, can we have a moment of silence for a second?
Absolutely.
All right, let's have a
Actually, I'll just pray and then we'll
Okay,
just
let's
keep it
pray.
legitimate. And Father, I thank you today that we have an opportunity to utilize the means of technology like this to connect with people all around the world as we view and are heartbroken by this tragedy and the tragedies that we've watched this week. But we come to you, Father, with open hands and ask that, Lord God, you'll grant us mercy, grant us understanding and wisdom. Help us to, as people, to remember that, Lord, you are in control of everything, every molecule, every action, every thought, every deed, and every word, Father, is under your purview, and you know everything that's going on. So may we not lash out, may we not respond in fear or doubt or anything else, but rather recognize, Father, that you are in control. And Lord, relinquish all control to you. I pray, God, for those people that are affected by this in Philadelphia, the people on the ground, the people in the air, the family that was connected to these pilots and this person that was being air flighted. We just pray, God, that you'll grant them comfort, that they'll find comfort in Christ. I pray, God, that those persons on the ground, Father, there's countless that are being negatively impacted by this. I pray that they'll find comfort in, Lord, your church. Your church will rally around and help these people in this community.
Yes.
And we also lift up those in DC as well. The same thing, Father, that Christ might be made known and that your church might, Father, do what it's to do, which is to reach out into comfort and to
Yes.
point those who are hurting, those who are lost, those without direction and guidance to Christ, who is our ultimate and our only hope. So we thank you for that, Lord. Thank you for this time in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
All
Yeah,
right.
it was a medical plane.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm just looking real quick. Yeah, this
Had
is
a doctor and a patient, and I think a couple
two
family members.
pilots, and it was 6 people altogether. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, we saw. Oh my gosh. Okay, we saw the Hispanic woman whose side of her house was on fire. We saw the ring cam. It is very possible that we've seen all of these wild ones. Wow. All right. Yeah, I think we've seen. This is wild. I'm gonna drop this down. Thank you so much. Yeah, I want to say I appreciate y'all tapping in. I know this was a very unexpected live stream, but we just said we would hop on to kind of share a little bit of what we've seen as relates to this tragedy in Philadelphia. I'm looking. I don't see any more.
Lady Luck, it is on YouTube. I'll put it in the description, okay?
What was that?
The ring cam footage.
Oh, yeah. I guess it's on here. I think this is the news guy. This is the news guy. We've seen him already.
A plane has crashed right off the boulevard
Yeah,
at
we saw
Coppin
this
Avenue.
earlier.
It's on fire. It's not under control. It looks
I
like a
think she
side
wanted to see
street.
the Ring doorbell camera footage.
Which ring do? Okay, I have it. Oh, you want to see the man and the woman? I feel like I've seen like 14 of them by now, so I don't even know. I want to make sure.
All place in fire.
Give me one second. I have it right here.
Okay.
There it is right here. And I'm going to slow it down. Hold on. Let me slow it down to 25%. So it's going to move slow. Look at that.
Good
It's just
night.
going straight to the ground.
Is
He's
it
turning around, so it must have been making some kind of wow.
Is it me, or did it look like it was already on fire?
No, it just looks like the lights,
I
in
don't
my
know.
opinion.
Will you back it up?
Yeah, it's going
I
to
think it
start
might.
again. It's about to
I
start
think.
again.
I think it might have already been on fire.
Okay, so they're coming out the door. But remember, it's nighttime, so they have lights on them too.
Yeah, but I don't know. Take a good look. You really look. Look at it.
That's his tail light flashing.
I don't
But
know.
I mean,
Look, do you see it going down? The
I
flicker?
think going straight down. Yeah, it has a tail light that's flickering. It looks like, but I mean, I could be wrong. They're saying it's on fire. I'm also factoring in that this Ring camera might be giving us some. But I mean, it could be on fire. It could
Some
not be on
glare?
fire.
It
Yeah,
might
some little.
be.
It might be. That's what I'm thinking. Because like, look at.
It looked like the tail fin was on fire to me.
But let me go back to my picture of the plane. There's a picture of the plane. Oh my God.
Can we see that in slow-mo and see if it looks like
Which
it was
one?
on fire?
I want this one bigger, but let's see if we can. It was in the.
We'll zoom in on it.
That's the problem.
Well,
that's the problem.
hit control and then plus.
Let me do it.
Take your mouse and point in the center of the screen and hold down control and hit plus.
It's not doing it.
You want to give me? Oh, I can't. That's right. I can't get into.
That's okay. It's okay. Because I have this already. So there's another picture of it that's a larger
See, even on
screen.
that, it looked on fire to me.
So this looks like it's. All right, here we go. This is a normal one, and let me slow it down.
Okay.
25%. Okay, back it up. Oh, like that's the tail.
Yeah, it's hard to tell from this one, really.
Right, that's his tail flashing right there. 1, 2, and now it's over. Oh,
I don't know. I think it might have been on fire. Just like at the end, not like the whole thing, like an engine burnt or something.
all I can tell you is this right here. It really, whether it was on fire or it is on, it almost it's a moot point at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
Gosh. No. All right, I don't know what you're gonna see on Twitter, so I'm trying to. All right, so this is the. Okay, that's that one. All right, that's the Ring camera. We saw that one. All right, this is the guy from the news. He's on Fox, but he doesn't have his credentials with him. All right, that's the guy, the Muslim guy. All right, that's the Ring camera guy. I don't know where my. Yeah, Twitter is crazy, y'all. I'm gonna have to All right, we saw that one already. I don't know what that is. Oh man, here's another one. Wow. January has been wild.
Fox.
It's the same one.
Can I get?
Yeah.
This is nuts.
Oh my gosh. Oh, this is our guy.
Oh shit. Oh.
Would have been nice if he would have been recording when it hit.
Like, I'm trying to understand why he was recording.
I think he just turned his phone on. Maybe he was recording a TikTok.
He might have been TikToking in the Dunkin' Donuts parking lot. That is so crazy. Is that Dunkin'? I don't know what that is. Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, there's a lot of look. I hate to say it, but you're right, Malika. January has been wild. 2025 is coming in like look, I'm taking no I'm taking no prisoners.
Look, I'm not a conspiracy theory person, but I always believe these come in threes. I hope they don't, though. I hope I'm wrong this time.
Okay, I don't see. Wait, what is this? Is this? Oh, okay. It's something in Chicago. Oh man, is this the?
Okay.
Let me double check. Yeah, this is outside of the restaurant where my guy was. Let's hear.
Okay, come on. We cannot get out.
Wow.
Come on,
Look, kids don't want to stay at the McDonald's even if it's on fire.
Let's go. That kid has sense.
Okay.
Let's go.
Dad, the McDonald's is on fire.
Pops, we can mess with McDonald's another time.
That
We can
Happy
get
Meal
down with-
toy is not that special.
Okay. Yo, this has to be the craziest.
Oh, Selena Gomez.
Oh wait, this is, and it's the airplane crash.
I was gonna say that's DC, yeah. Oh, like a rock. Oh gosh, that's awful.
So much craziness, man. All right. Okay, so appreciate it, y'all. That was that is very, very wow. But to God be the glory. Thank y'all so much for tapping in with us. Yeah, like what are they doing? Like they're just straight, like the dad is like they way away from my order. Like, dude.
That Big Mac is not that important, my guy.
It is not that important. Trust, my guy. Let's see. Okay, I'm just scanning back through. It looks like everything we've already seen.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if there's any angle we haven't seen too. Checking the YouTube sphere. Uh-oh, I think I found one too. I did.
Okay, bring it in. Let's go.
All right, I'm coming.
Let's go, SO.
I was just making sure it wasn't a hoax or anything since I done got bit with that once.
It's okay. We're ever learning, ever learning.
All right, here we go.
Oh my gosh, I can tell this is gonna be wild. Maybe back that up. Wait, like trying to see what direction it's coming from.
The left.
Yeah, I was looking in the wrong direction. Okay.
All right, here we go. You can hear it.
Yeah. Oh man.
Jeez.
This is going straight down. Oh my gosh.
Look, I didn't look to see if it was on fire. I'm sorry. I'm gonna slow it down and play it if that's okay with everybody.
Oh no, no problem. Wow.
Okay, there it is. It's coming in so fast you can't tell.
Yeah, I see it right there. Yep.
See it? Yeah, it's so fast you can't tell.
Wow. So Amethyst is if the airport is only 5 miles away from where this happened, are we pretty comfortable that it was leaving, or do you feel like it was leaving, or what? And then also, it seemed like it's pretty warm out there, so it's not like it should be ice. Is that fair? Somebody said it doesn't look like it was on fire there, but what do I know? Yeah, we are all
Yeah, me either. I don't know anything either.
we are ever learning, ever learning.
Deborah, you just lay him at God's feet and
Yeah.
walk away and leave him there, okay? You will be fine
Okay.
right there.
Trying to see what Amethyst says. But yeah, this is wild. All right.
Guys, are you still going live in 30 minutes or are you done?
Oh no, this is it.
Okay.
I just got my family something to eat, ran to the grocery store real quick, and threw it in the kitchen and ran back in here. So I'm surprised they haven't come in here to beat me up. Yeah, y'all, but be encouraged when the smoke clears and everything's said and done. Christ still reigns. So definitely praying for our friends and family in the northeastern corridor. Keep us posted on how everything's going for sure. Amethyst, keep us posted on that if you're in that DC area and the such like that. But we'll definitely make sure we get back. I'll be back tomorrow, Lord willing. I don't know when, but I'll make sure y'all know ahead of time. We'll look at it and talk about it again. How's that, Mandy?
Sounds good. Y'all have a great night, okay?
Yeah, for sure, y'all. Thank y'all so much. We'll catch y'all real soon. Grace and peace, everyone.
Hit that like for deal with Christian. Yo, for deal with Christian. Smash that bell for DWC. Yo, smash it. Just smash it. Hit that like for deal with Christian. For deal with Christian. Smash that bell for DWC. Yo, smash it. Just smash it. Hit that like for deal with Christian.